Alright, so my ass doesn't get wet. I need this guy. What's up, boys? New type of video here. I thought I'm gonna try myself out here uh, with a new format. Uh, let's go, I guess. I have a little bit of I have notes right here, just in case I don't remember what I want to say. I would love to make this a one cut and one take, but like I'm not sure if I can do that.
As for from the future here, I'm also gonna like chime in once in a while if I think I can explain something like a little bit better or I can add something very valuable. So that's why I sound like this sometimes.
You saw the title, reward. Um, should you feel rewarded for the effort that you put in or for the results that you produce? I have a little bit of a arbitrary example in my current life situation right now, right here, which is it's not that important. It's about a video game, but it's a I think it's a very good and very extreme like case that I went through that I'm going through. So I think it's a really good idea to take that as an example to talk about it. The game in question is Rainbow Six Siege. It was free for a week, and I decided to play it. I played it in the past once, and I think the game is like pretty fucking cool. So I played the free week, and it was a really good time. I had a lot of fun. The game is pretty damn decent, and yeah, because it was a free week, there were probably a lot of players that are new to the game, just like me, and I was able to hold my own against them for the most part. But after a week, once the free to play ended, probably only people that are actually that play the game regularly stayed. So I bought the game because I had a lot of fun, and I kept playing, and I got stomped. I got stomped really fucking hard. I went like I swear to God, I went like there were 2 days in a row after I bought the game. 2 days in a row, I went like 0-5 every single game, and every time I won a gunfight, it felt like a fluke. So I got really confused because I know I'm not that bad at video games. Um, there's other shooters that I play, for example, Polygon, like more like Call of Duty style shooter, and I think a lot about what I do in that game, my positioning, my movement. I kind of handicap myself by using like off meta weapons, and I do really good. Like I have a KD of like 2 or 3 most of the time. I'm at the top of the leaderboard every single time if I'm starting in the beginning of the match. So I'm really I got I felt I probably had a bit of a like reality check or like ego check in Rainbow Six Siege when I kept getting stomped by these players.
To be even more accurate, I felt very helpless and I felt like I'm a bad player, which I really didn't like. It was like hurting my ego a little bit, for sure, for sure.
And my God, like it was so cursed. Like a lot of bullshit was happening to me. I'm getting killed by opponents that are not on my screen. Like and like this might yeah, I was getting really salty. I kept dying and I didn't know what to do. And yeah, and again in Polygon, I'm a decent player. Like I know I'm a decent player usually. So it really hurt to see me like be so bad at a game, which is the exact problem that I had with myself. So undoubtedly, I was looking at the results I was producing, and I was beating myself up over it a lot. I got really frustrated. I did not I did not have fun, but I got really obsessed with trying to get better at the game, trying to just hold my own, trying to just be capable of being able to play the game is intended. Almost like I felt like I didn't even understand the game anymore. Like I don't know what I'm doing anymore, which is normal for Rainbow Six Siege to be fair. But for me, it felt like I'm on another level of like cluelessness. So I got frustrated over that a lot. So the first thing that's really important to me here to say is that like it doesn't matter what kind of results I produce in Rainbow Six Siege. Like I'm still a valuable person. I don't deserve like beating myself up. Like I'm a good guy. I don't deserve to like hate myself for being bad at Rainbow Six Siege. That's just stupid, but it does happen, and I'm sure that happens to a lot of people. Like you don't deserve that over a game like that. Especially I'm new. Like this it doesn't matter. Like if I'm bad or good at Rainbow Six Siege does not matter. I still deserve love. I'm still a valuable person. So I can quit right now without ever becoming good at Siege, and it does not matter. It literally does not matter. And I can tell that it doesn't matter. Like I would I don't have this fear of missing out. I don't need the revenge on Rainbow Six Siege. I used to feel bad for not getting this like revenge, this redemption, but now like I can skip that. I don't care, right? I know that I'm good, even if I don't succeed in this Rainbow Six Siege arc. But what I thought to myself is that this is a really good opportunity to view this whole situation as a challenge for me to overcome. So right now I'm really, really like hurt, or I'm really pushed back by this game, and I don't feel good anymore playing the game. So how do I still come out as a winner on top here, right? I was looking at the results and getting upset. So I want to remind myself that it's not about the results, it's about the intention, it's about the effort that you put in. It's about how hard do you try, how how resilient are you against this like negativity, these like losses. And of the people that know me know that I'm obsessed with the mindset and like the mind and doing this shit. So the challenge is for me to keep playing in this like harsh environment that I'm in, where I'm getting fucking stomped. I was getting frustrated. I wanted to quit. I wanted to like rage, right? And remember this mindset of only looking at my efforts. I wanted to stay focused, try the best I can, which is all that's the most anyone can ever do in anything. You can only try your very best, and that I want that to be enough for me to feel good and satisfied with what I'm doing. And that's exactly what I want to try to do. Will winning or and losing still feel bad and good to me? Well, the whole idea is that winning and losing is whether I'm gonna be able to apply all of myself to the game, or if I'm gonna get frustrated again and like quit. It doesn't matter if at the end of the game it says victory or lose.
So after recording the rest of the video, I checked it out, and of course, in the middle of the recording, the microphone like cut out and never came back. So yeah, from now on, this there will be a different mic. It's gonna be the microphone from the phone, and I think this microphone might actually sound better than the other wireless microphone that I had. Mic check, mic check. God damn it, guys. Woo! Let's go, man. So, will winning and losing still feel bad for me or not? The words on the screen at the end of the game does not matter. It doesn't matter if I die in the middle of the round. I don't. It doesn't matter if I get spawn peeked or not. The Whether I win or lose will only depend on whether or not I can try my best. If I can just try my best without getting tilted, without getting like hurt by the game again, or I don't know what else could stop me. If I can just try my best, I want to be happy just off of that. I want to be satisfied with that alone. And will I still be happy if there's progress in game, if there's progress in my like capability of like playing good in the game? Definitely. Noticing that you are getting better at the game is just like really amazing, I guess. But I think that's literally just a bonus to try my hardest to apply myself to the game. I think to myself that if progress is gonna feel good, then no progress must feel bad, right? But I don't think that's actually the case. Because I'm only gonna judge myself based on whether I can put all of my effort in, and if I don't progress,
I'm actually just gonna see that as a challenge to the situation. I'm gonna see it as something that is additionally trying to stop me from putting all of my effort into the game. And honestly, like, I'm kind of like almost hoping that that will happen. If I don't make any progress, that means that it's gonna be an even harsher environment. It's gonna be even more difficult to stay focused because like I'm gonna tilt, or like I will feel like the old me would feel even more demotivated. But that's my exact point. My exact point is to not get stopped by that. Even if that happens, and I honestly hope that will happen, I just wanna, I'm just gonna, you know what? It's just gonna motivate me to even focus even harder. I don't care how hard I'm gonna get stopped at this point. I just wanna try my best, and that's the best. That's the only thing I can do. Try my best. That also means that I'm not gonna tilt. And you know, if I can just make that happen, I'm gonna be like, I will be very happy. And after that, I can also just drop the game, and that's the entirety of the challenge. I don't even have to perform good. I don't even have to do good in the game. All I want is to try my best. That's it. And I will be satisfied with that. Winning or losing is whether or not I can overcome this feeling of like helplessness.
An important aspect when talking about tilt here is that your ego, if you want to call it that, or the primitive emotional side of you, is very active, and it can be very difficult to let go of that emotional charge. It's probably also pretty unnatural to switch around your emotions like that, so from going from tilted and frustrated to feeling fine and okay, although probably doable. And a fun fact here is that I think you can call a moment like that a little ego death, since you would literally be killing off that emotional charge that you consist of. So taking a break or waiting for the next day is a good way to try to reset your mind and keep frustration and tilt out of it.
And just fucking go, man. Just fucking perform whatever I can perform. So yeah, technically I can only win. Like I can do this. Like I can. It's not even gonna be that difficult to just stay focused, and if I can reward myself for that, this is gonna be like such an easy win, and it's gonna feel so fucking. It will feel really good to just redeem myself like that. So yeah, I planned to make this video yesterday before I attempt this like challenge, and it didn't work out. So I have already tried it. I'm already um, I already passed the attempt of the challenge, and it was a full fucking success, man. This is the exact thing I would have said before if I wouldn't have like already played and tried myself. Just so you know, like I'm not. This is not like retroactive, but yeah, it fully worked. I I turned on the game, and immediately just going in the game straight away, I was thinking to myself, it does not matter if I win, it does not matter if I lose. The only thing that I'm gonna judge myself on is whether or not I can perform. And so I tried my hardest. Nothing was able to stop me from trying my hardest. Like there's you can't be stopped from doing that. That's it takes a little bit of effort, I guess, to focus up like that, but like it's you can't be stopped from that, and it worked. Like I rewarded myself for being able to stay in that like mindset.
And rewarding myself here means that I'm also just like having way more fun doing what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm progressing and I'm achieving things. That's what it means.
And guess fucking what, like I played way better. But to be fair though, I am pretty fucking sure that I was literally cursed during the first two during those first 2 days. I can maybe add a few clips here and to show you what happened. Nah, it doesn't really matter. I was literally getting killed by opponents I couldn't see on my screen, and I fucking clipped that fucking situation, went back on my stream, rewatched it, and I still could not see the fucking opponent that killed me. Yeah, I'm like pretty fucking sure a lot of bullshit happened to me, but maybe that's just a result that is like that I can't correctly identify because I'm like I'm just not good at the game. I just really just don't understand what's happening. And it's even more important to be able to stay focused and focus really hard when you're
new to a game where you need a lot of knowledge, I can see that being the case. So yeah, full fucking win, man. I changed the way I judged myself, rewarded myself in the game, and I definitely played better. I definitely played better. I put way more emphasis on learning as much as possible during the round, so I can have more knowledge about the game in the same round that I'm learning it. It was beautiful, man. I'm very happy with how it turned out.
I just put a bunch of emphasis here on the results again. I guess this just shows you how much of a habit it is for the mind to just look at results and judge what happened, whether it's good or bad, what happened based on the results. But the important main part here is that I was immersed in the game and I had fun playing. I was engaged. I guess you could say that my experience was of a greater magnitude because I was more focused. I paid and I rewarded myself for something I have control over. So like the joy of life is just existent instead of non-existent when looking at results which I don't have control over fully. So yeah, that's the important part here.
Worked like a charm, like perfect, man. It was great. I'm really fucking happy with how it turned out, and I now can just drop. I can drop the game now, and like I got what I wanted as well out of the game. Fucking fantastic, man. So yeah, that's it. Like beautiful, man. I fucking love it. If you let me know like if you have any thoughts about this at all, like please let me know in the comments, man. I love to talk about it. Like I'm not gonna judge. I'm not. I just wanna like share my thoughts and like hear your thoughts. And I just we don't have some. We don't. The sun is not out, so I still really like the weather here. So I really enjoy making this video and outside right here, even though it's like a little bit wet and it's kind of cold. I really started to like the cold since I really started to like the cold ever since I started cold plunging, and like I just enjoy this weather. I just enjoy being outside now, regardless of the weather, almost like. So I'm probably gonna make more videos like this every time I have something to talk about, and I can go through the things that I wanted to talk about before. I guess it makes much more sense to make a video about it than to talk about it on stream. Anything else? I'm pretty bad at wrapping things up. Anything else? I hope you enjoyed the review. Alright, that's it, I guess. Peace out.